be allowed to be that quick between the wickets in this league.
Direct hit, always dicey, dodgy. Okay, Shoaib Malik is very, very quick. Put the bat down. Put the bat down. Yep, he's got it. He's in. I was worried that that bat might be in the air. He's comfortably home. I think the Aussies were also thinking the same, that the bat was in the air. Could be wide. Disciplines have been missing from both sides. Plenty of wides in the first inning when Pakistan were bowling, and not that great from Australia also. 3 wides so far.
Yeah, with a deep square leg now patrolling the boundary, maybe just looking to cramp Maqsood, keeping it within the stumps. Even when Maqsood is looking to defend the ball, he's been able to find the middle of the bat, something that Aaron Finch was doing as well. But for Australia champions, Waqar bhai, the only issue would be who are the spinning options. Not too many. Pick the length and over deep square legs out for 6. Uses his wrist to great effect. Is Maqsood.
Maqsood's heart was definitely in his mouth, because he thought that he didn't clear the field. It was a top edge. I don't think he got the middle of the bat, but short boundary on the onside, just carried. Lovely delivery. Good comeback. Very economical normally, Lachlan. Keeps it very simple, wicket to wicket. Been around the game for so many years.
It hit the stump, deflection, but for no runs. 12 from that over, 52 for 2.
I don't think that ball was deflected off the hand. So 5 gone, 52 for 2.
.52 for 2 then. 5 overs done in this run chase. Remember, Australia, if you're just joining us, were asked to bat first. Got themselves to 189 for 7 from their 20 overs. 53 for 2 in reply. Experienced bowler Nathan Coulter-Nile. Been around a long time. Replaces Dirk Nannes, who's a little bit expensive. Abhishek Junjunwala joins me for this next 5 overs. Beautiful shot. Lovely wristy shot.
Brilliant. The way he picked the length and timed it to perfection as well. Just drifting ever so slightly onto his pads. And both Indians and Pakistanis are very strong when it comes to their pads. It's looking pretty good, Maqsood. It's hit 3 sixes in the last couple of overs. And suddenly the score looks pretty good for Pakistan champions.
Australia were 59 without loss off their power play, so Pakistan are up with the rate. Obviously they've lost those 2 wickets. Now then, has he picked the gap? Has he picked the gap? No! He hadn't picked the gap, but that was put down. Ben Dunk, who keeps wicket a lot of his time in his career, got himself into a decent position, Abhi, but put it down.
It was a difficult chance, but once he got there, he should have taken it. It was a good delivery, just pulling the length ever so slightly. Ah, big opportunity. Maqsood was looking in good touch. 20 of just 9. We're again looking at the replay. He got there at the end, but just couldn't hold on to it. Could have been a big wicket for Australia champions. Good start by Coulter-Nile. He's looking good.
Thankfully, the sun has come out in Birmingham. Now then, this should be a wicket. Bowler calls for it, takes it. Good from Coulter-Nile, back of a length. And the inform Maqsood has to go.
He got a life in the previous delivery, but didn't last very long. Maqsood couldn't capitalize, and that's a big wicket. And the saying is, if you lose 3 wickets within the first 6 overs, the chances of you winning that game, especially in a T20, reduces massively. And on this occasion, Coulter-Nile not trusting any of his teammates. And the 3rd wicket gone for the Pakistan champions. Maqsood out for 21 of 11, 61 for 3.
Set off. No run, no run. Chasing. They've gone 3 still need 2. Triple under from Rob. Captain Yunus Khan then. 83 T20 career games, 100 in Test match against Sri Lanka. He's here because Coulter-Nile got the wicket of Shoaib Maqsood. Caught and bowled. Australian way of taking the ball, fingers up in the air. Good catch.
Yeah, as I said, didn't trust any of his teammates. Made sure that he gets it right. Maqsood was dropped in the previous delivery by Ben Dunk at point. It was a difficult chance, but he got there at the end. The Pakistan champions, they need a partnership between these two very experienced cricketers.
Quick single to finish. Power play done then for Pakistan. 62 for 3.
Gloucester versus
Seventeen from Sharjeel, 21 from Maqsood. A lot of experience now in the middle for Pakistan. Shoaib Malik and Yunus Khan. And there's other cricket going on in the country at the moment. Here in the UK, there's an epic first-class game going on between Gloucestershire and Glamorgan. Glamorgan was set 593 to win. They are 592 for 9. Number 11 is on strike. And if he's able to get 1 run from this last delivery, it'll be the highest ever run chase ever in first-class cricket. 592 for 9. The scores are tied at the moment, and they need 1 run. And number 11, McIlroy, is on strike. Just think about that, first-class cricket, the highest ever run chase. Anyway, back to this. And I know somebody who is going to be joining us in a couple of days, Alan Wilkins, who's going to be part of this commentary crew. If he's there, I think it's at Cheltenham at the moment. Wow, what a game to watch.
Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And as a batter, you don't know what you want to do, because if you get out, you lose the game, you get a single, you win it, or you draw. All 3 results possible at the moment in that game.
Good start from Ben Lachlan in this second over. Nice back of a length. I'm just watching the live feed now. Right, we're coming up. They need one run from this last ball. Glamorgan. It's a catch. What a way to finish. It's nicked to the keeper. They have tied the game. That's a beautiful looking shot. So just to put into context, they were set 593 to win. Glamorgan, they needed one run off the last ball. I think it's James Bracey, who is keeper, has pulled off an absolute worldie of a catch. So they're bowled out for 592 and the game is tied.
What a grab. What a grab that was. Unbelievable. And what a game of cricket.
I know a lot of people in the world are thinking, what are we on about? I'm sorry about that, but it was just history being made, or possibly being made, of the largest ever run chase in first-class cricket anywhere in the world.
And at the moment here, Yunus Khan, who's looking very, very fit, he's got to play a good innings for his side to take them over the line.
Look, it's over 100 years, I know that. We're just going to get the exact stats, first-class cricket. And think of some of the best cricketers that have played first-class cricket around the world, not just here in England, in Pakistan, in India. There's an overthrow there, West Indies, South Africa, and how long it's been going on.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. For a team to be thinking that they can go out there and chase 593 is just mind-blowing.
Maybe we don't want to see Alan Wilkins now then, because even though it's such a great effort to tie the game.
All good, mate.
Anyway, it's decent overs so far. Just 9 from this 7th over, so 7 overs are through, and Pakistan are 71 for 3. At 9 for 7 is where Australia got to, thanks to a half-century from Finch. In reply, Pakistan 71 for 3. Just if you were with us before that break, I'm talking about that run chase between Gloucestershire and Glamorgan chasing down 593 to win. It would have been the highest ever run chase. It wasn't. It ended up they tied the game for 252 years of first-class cricket globally.
Yeah, that's a lot of cricket matches, over 250 odd years.
First little look at spin as well. Doherty with his left arm spin.
You wonder if Australia got any spinners with Doherty. It's a good spinner as well. Bowl's quite flat. Might get a bit of turn on the surface because of the roughness.
Well, they asked Finchy whether he might have a bowl because he can bowl a little. He said, look, I'm ready. I haven't bowled for a while. I'll just keep my eye on the captain, or maybe I won't.
Yeah, I think after getting those runs, Finchy wouldn't fancy a ball. He used to bowl quite a lot.
And just if you want to just finish this the subject off, it's over 62,000 first-class games. They were one run away from breaking the highest ever run chase and ended up in a tie. Anyway, finished with that now, done. Let's make sure we help Alan Wilkins out when he gets here.
Yeah, we got to. We got to. But at the moment, we got a great game in hand here. Pakistan champions chasing 190. 73 for 3.
Oh, such a good shot. Such a good shot. He just allowed it to come on. It was a poor line from Doherty. A fine sweep. And when you see shots like this, it just brings back memories of Yunus Khan.
He used to do it so often. The paddle sweep brings it out of the locker. Very nicely controlled as well. It's just about knowing where the ball is pitching, where the fielders are, the awareness. And as I said earlier, he's looking very, very fit, Corky. Yunus Khan.
God, nice, Dowie. Beautiful G.
He's just pulling the length back on that occasion, just drifting towards the past the previous one. But he's bowled a very good over, just 6 so far. He's got to finish well.
Oh, yes, Fergus! It's over. Well done.
77 for 3.
Yeah, just right. Change the ball in, still runs up.
Coulter-Nile then with his second over, 1 for 10 so far. Always been that hustle-bustle type of bowler. We talk about hitting a hard length. Now, what is a hard length? It's trying to hit the top of the bails, really close to off stump, middle stump. And because you're tall, you slam it into the pitch. That's what he did throughout his career.
And a lot of times with that length, what you get is the invariable bounce. Sometimes the ball bounces a bit more, sometimes it just gets through, depending if you're bowling cross seam or seam up.
And probably, you know, all young batters out there are thinking, boys and girls, why you can't pull that length? Well, why can't you, Abby?
It's a difficult length to pull because you can't really get under the ball, and also, as I said, because of the invariable bounce, you don't know what bounce you're going to get off that surface. So it's a very, very tough one as a batter.
Hassan Ali, who is also overseas here for Warwickshire and the Birmingham Bears. Now then, sliced out to the man, should be taken. It's a really good catch because the sun was right in his eyes. Ben Cutting is the man who takes the catch, and Shoaib Malik departs. Misbah-ul Haq then. Distinguished former captain of Pakistan, 162 T20 career games, former coach of Pakistan, and he's here because Nathan Coulter-Nile got rid of Shoaib Malik. He knew straight away, but it's a good catch. He's a good fielder, Ben Cutting, and the sun was in his eyes.
When you're facing the sun, and also the floodlights which are lit up here, makes it even harder. But a big wicket. Coulter-Nile has looked really good so far. It's picked 2 wickets, getting just 12 runs off his 1.3 overs. He's made a massive difference in this game. At one point, Pakistan champions were looking good with that partnership between Malik and Maqsood.
Quick single. Quick pace from Misbah as well. Bit of a smile on his face. Let's see if he can do a few press-ups after this innings.
Yeah, that'll be good to see. But Misbah again, pushing really hard. You just got to be a bit careful. Get yourself a little warmed up. There's cold conditions from where he's coming at the moment.
Well, you want experience at the crease when you're in any run chase. 28,922 international runs between Misbah-ul Haq and Yunus Khan. Remember Yunus Khan with that triple century in Karachi against Sri Lanka?
Yeah, what a terrific player he was, and Misbah-ul Haq as well. Outstanding careers for these two, for Pakistan.
Decent over from Coulter-Nile, 9 done then. 81 for 4, Pakistan. Five bowlers so far for Australia. 2 wickets for Coulter-Nile and Lee.
The Durkananas has been expensive. 32 of his 2 overs, going at 16. That's where they build that partnership, Malik and Maqsood.
Ball, Dowie.
Yeah, they can't afford to just tap it and run for 1s and 2s here. They need to go after the bowling. They need to get that intent going. That's T20 cricket. Even if you lose wicket, you still got to keep with the required rate, which is 9.97.
Yeah, Australia have come back okay here because they've taken wickets. Run rate is not too bad at the moment for Pakistan, and they'll realise there's runs later on in the innings. Last 5, but they've just got to try and just build a partnership up between these two now.
And then they've got the firepower in Shahid Afridi coming in later. They still have batting. They just need a partnership of 30-40 runs to steady the ship, just create that foundation.
Always a really good sweeper of the ball, Yunus Khan. And he's a good sweeper because, as you know, as a batter, you've got to get really out to it. It doesn't get, obviously, full connection with this, but extend the arms out.
Absolutely. And it's a shot which you play on the length of the ball. Doesn't matter which line it is. And as you said, you've got to really stretch it out and watch it till the end. And he can play at different angles as well. He can play it late, he can play it early. So very, very skillful when it comes to sweep.
It's that sweep again for none.
Reputation, Dirk.
Like you say, sometimes some batters premeditate. Sometimes it's about the length. Sometimes it's about the line. Marcus Trescothick, who was such a good sweeper of the ball for England, he would say that he would do it on line. Doesn't matter about length. The length would really tell him where he can hit the ball.
Yeah. Do you want to slog? Do you want to sweep? Do you want to play it finer? You're right.
Little clip for a single to finish off the 10th over. Pakistan are 86 for 4, and it's time for drinks.
दिल का रिश्ता ऐप डाउनलोड करें। दुनिया भर से लाखों वेरीफाइड रिश्ते
in Birmingham and Nottinghamshire for the most thrilling cricket league of the year. Few rivalries ignite as much passion and intensity as Pakistan versus India. This summer, witness the ultimate showdown as these two giants clash once again. It's not just a game, it's a battle for glory, for pride, for history. With 6 teams competing, only one will emerge as the champion. Join us in Birmingham and Nottinghamshire for the most thrilling cricket league of the year.
Long way to go here for Pakistan. Australia on top. Required rate is 10.4 and over. Dan Christian into the attack with his change-ups. Slower ball to start. Let's head downstairs to Mandira, who's got a special guest.
I have here with me the owner of the Pakistan champions, Mr. Kamil Khan. Welcome. First up, what made you go and buy this team? How did that happen?
Well, for me, today's game is very important because it's Australia versus Pakistan. I'm an Australian, like Pakistani. I live in Australia, but the roots are from Pakistan. So as soon as this opportunity came up with getting a Pakistani team, so I thought, okay, I've been always involved in cricket. Somehow I've always been involved in cricket. And so I thought, okay, it's the best way to put all my buddies together. So for me, the team selection and team was very good because I put a bunch of friends together and we got them here. So it was just friends and team owner of Pakistan, so that's what I thought, okay, let's go to the big stage.
Well, you've got 2 of those big ticket friends out there in the middle, Misbah and Yunus. Do you think they have it in them to, you know, take you to the finish line?
Yes, certainly. Like, we are quite okay at the moment. I wouldn't say we are the best, but we're quite okay at the moment. And then we got Misbah and Yunus, and then we've got the special Boom Boom Afridi after this. So it's cricket. We can't say much, but let's see.
That's right. You can never say, you know, you can never say anything till the fat lady sings, till it's over. But all eyes are going to be on Edgbaston on Saturday. It's a big, big game. We're all looking forward to it. What are your thoughts?
Well, after the India winning the World Cup, for us it's more important this game. Okay, I know these are legends playing. We've done it before in 2009. We've done it in 2017. So we thought, okay, same guys. We've got Malik, we've got Misbah. They've done it before, and we've got India. We've got big names like Yuvraj, Harbhajan, Raina. So it's going to be a very big game for us. It's going to be a huge game.
All I'm saying is, on the day, may the best team win. Thank you for your time. Back to the commentary box.
Yes, good to have the support of very generous owners. Kamil Khan, the owner of the Pakistan champions. Down the pitch, trying to create some momentum into another slower ball. Good start, Dan Christian. 11 done, 92 for 4.
Done again. Go, go.
Match 2 here in Birmingham. India winning this afternoon against England. Now Australia champions dominating versus Pakistan champions. Xavier Doherty to continue. Left arm orthodox, has got a little bit of purchase out of the surface so far in his 2 overs. Down the ground, chipped. There is protection, but that's good enough. Simon Dool, they needed it.
Yeah, dead straight. That was the key from Misbah on that occasion. That run rate sneaking up towards 11 and over. Small boundaries, you just need to get a partnership going. They've got power to come. But, need to keep intact. Once that gets to that 12, 13, 14 mark, too difficult.
Well, there's no real pace to work with, both from Doherty and off the surface. So that reverse sweep, if you're only going to paddle it, realistically only going to yield one. You need to get the hard reverse sweep out, or maybe the slog sweep. And the gap will just be a single. Been a good start to the tournament, Dooley. First game was evenly fought.
Yeah, really good. I think after the first half an hour, the surface slightly damp still maybe, but it's played really well post that too. Been some good scores. A little bit in it for everybody. I'll tell you what, a little closer than you might think. A little sluggish getting back there. Good work from Tim Payne, but there's a nose.
Well, wicketkeeper Gareth Cross, I'm surprised he hasn't sent that upstairs, because that is very tight. James Middlebrook is upstairs. If Gareth Cross wanted to send it, yeah, better goes for the hard sweep. I felt that's the option. If you're going to get down on one knee, you've got to go full Monty.
Yeah, you're right, and not bad from Doherty as well. He went leg side. If he was standing in his normal right-hand position, just have another little look at this. Just back down. Just back down, and then, yeah, went leg side, but good enough in the end, Misbah, to get enough on it back with a point.
Goes again. Good support, very good, Brett Lee. Plenty of applause inside the ring for the great man, Brett Lee. 12 done, 103 for 4. Captain Brett Lee leading from the front. Good crowd. Both sides well supported, which is what you want to see. If you haven't got a ticket for any of the games, get your tickets ASAP. Just a shade under 11 and over. Got to go big here. Set yourself up for the slower ball, Misbah. Got to set yourself up for that slower ball and go leg side here, Dooley. Got to try and get one big over, 18, 19. Boom, boom, got hit for 27 in his third. Push that score near the 190 mark. Pakistan need one of those such overs.
Yeah, you're right. One of those just breaks Australia's little hold as well. I think that's the key. Still someone just wandering around behind the sight screen. I think with one of those overs, a 16, 17, 18, Pakistan right back in charge. Wickets are the issue.
That's the ball there. I think if you're a batter and you know what's coming down, and Dan Christian's only going to bowl slow balls here, he might put pace on one. So you've got to set yourself up to try and pump this leg side. A flick to leg side is only going to give you one. Get deep in your crease, even across the offside ever so slightly, and hit to that 55-yard boundary.
Oh, Chris Dyer, this is great bowling!
I've got boom boom still to come though. Setting him up maybe for a launch at the back end.
Yeah, we know what he can do. Shahid Afridi. A long way out yet though.
Well, inside edge onto pad. There was shouts of catch. Now then, can you sneak one, Pakistan? For the first time, Australia have put a foot wrong. They've been excellent so far, but that was a gimme for Pakistan. Tim Payne, the culprit.
It was a genuine foot too, wasn't it? He's kicked this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's poor. That's missed wide from right in front. No keeper in the goal, and you've missed it wide.
Little left footer, Tim Payne. Technique was good. Just didn't quite realise there was no one backing up. Well, might skip off those pitches. Ben Cutting in the deep does well. That's a really, really good over. Just 6 off it. When you need nearly 12, that's excellent. 13 done. 109 for 4.
Yeah, third man piling up.
Match 2, Pakistan needing, we'll call it 11.6, just shy of that per over. Partnership is 30, but it's slow. Misbah and Yunus Khan need to go now. Captain Brett Lee back into the attack. Dan Christian in the deep, get back for a couple. I wonder, Dooley, if they're thinking outside the box here, Pakistan, whether they would consider, and at what stage, maybe releasing one of these Misbah units out of the out of the middle and bringing Boom Boom in.
I think I'd rather see them try and get really aggressive, at least one of them. Think about retirement, but maybe a little bit an over or two, perhaps, but you'd have to say to one or both, just say, look, you know, it might be Yunus Khan's idea to say to Misbah, you've got to go here. You know, I'll try and hang around a little bit, maybe wait, but you have to start finding the boundary with a few risks.
Good from Brett Lee. Read the script. Oh, chance for Tim Payne. If he went to the keeper's end, the hit was good enough. Went for the bowler's end. May well have been good enough as well, but good from Lee. Read the game perfectly. Tim Payne was sprightly out of the stumps.
Yeah, just into the surface again. No room to move whatsoever.
Lying up leg side. 55-yard boundary, square of the wicket. Deep in his crease, Brett Lee takes pace out of the ball, out of the surface. The ball just never gets there. Heard Dominic Cork mention how this pitch has been used a couple of times in the T20 Blast. Barren of grass, really. Not a great deal of grass. It's a hybrid pitch which generally plays pretty well in the early stages of usage. That ball just dying, and Yunus having no timing whatsoever. Oh, that's great bowling. Inside edge. That's the only thing that could have saved Misbah. It was a beautiful Yorker. It looked like it was going to cannon into the pads. A thick inside edge gets Misbah 4.
Good fortune on this occasion. Brett Lee was superb with that Yorker. Yeah, was just got the bat down on it. Was smashing leg stump. Appeal and hope rather than anything else from Brett Lee, but 9 from the over. A little single or two, or if they can find a boundary, it becomes an over better than the required rate.
Happy with 1. Decent over all the same. 10 from it. 14 done. 119 for 4.
Put that in.
Just shy of 12s. Misbah Yunus, all the experience in the world, needs some power now. Needs some lusty blows. Atmosphere bubbling nicely. Crowd have been good all day. DJ's been decent.
Doesn't sound like you're overly impressed with the DJ. Had better days, perhaps. What we're giving him a C? A C plus?
C plus, I would have loved that school. Would have snapped your hand off for a C plus.
You had to go to school first, Knob.
You didn't actually. In Ireland, they just gave you a grade. It might have been a very poor grade, but you got one. Now then, that sounded much better, and it looked much better.
Well, exactly what you were talking about last over. Sitting back, waiting on that slower ball. Looking for that short boundary leg side. Great start to the over. Good free-flowing swing of the bat. That's better from Misbah.
More of the same for Pakistan, you feel. Get deep in your crease again. Good bowling. Excellent from Dan Christian. Finally, some real effort to try and haul this chase in. Maybe we did them a little bit of an injustice. They may just be timing this chase to perfection.
Well, Yunus has got to start going as well a little bit here. Game requires a strike rate around 160. Should be 2. At the moment, he's going at around that 110 mark.
I'll tell you what, Dooley, it's decent getting a 2 in this tournament on this ground, 55-yard boundaries, which is what you want for these players who are in the second stage of their career, we'll call it. Don't need huge boundaries and 3s, but even a 2. It's hard to come by at times. Dan Christian playing a lot of cricket over in the UK. He's a cult here in Nottinghamshire, Trent Bridge. 50 partnership of 37 balls. Coaching now in Australia within the Big Bash setup. Has worked a little bit of the Australia under-19s. Last season when Australia toured England, the under-19s, Dan Christian was there imparting knowledge. Off 5. Can they stick another one over the ropes here? At the moment, Pakistan just keeping themselves within touching distance. Well, we've got Boom Boom in the sheds, maybe, just maybe, set up nicely for one of the all-time greats from Pakistan, one of the all-time great 6 hitters. Yeah, might be. Oh, now then, did you slide your bat? Misbah, did you make your ground? Conor McGarry's going to go upstairs to James Middlebrook, who's been busy.
5 overs left then, 131 for 4. 59 from 30 then. Partnership 52. Nikhil Chopra joins me. Where do you see the game at the moment? 58 from 29. Who do you think's in control?
Well, you need 12 and over. I think with wickets in hand, Pakistan would be looking that they've got a chance of winning this game from here. Bradley's got that 1 over. Dirk Nannis is bowled 2. I don't see him coming in bowling towards the end of the innings as well. Well, they've got 9 and over, Dominic, in the last 30 on delivery. So you're looking to get those boundaries. 2 set batsmen, you would expect them to try and at least take it really close.
Yeah, a lot of teams are happy with 60 or 50 off the last 5. He's ready to go. Boom, boom. Sitting patiently, which would be a first for him, patiently, having captained him before. He just wants to get in. Doesn't like waiting in any form of the game. He joined Derbyshire for 4-day and 1-day cricket. It was pre-2020. He just said, I want to open in 4-day cricket. No, Shahid, you're batting number 6.
You tell him, skipper.
Coming back for a second. Yeah, he's fine. And at the time, I think I was batting 6, and he didn't want to bat behind me. So, okay, yeah, you're better than me. You go on.
Yeah, converting the 1 and the 2. It's good calling from Misbah ul Haq as well. Tell you what, they need a boundary every single over. And just 7 from that over. They still need 52 from the 24 deliveries left.
And families and important people within the TV industry as well, production. Saw India won a little bit earlier. Are we going to see Pakistan win their opening game? Just a little bit of a delay here. I think the batters are just having a drink. Let's have a look at these 4 wickets so far. Brett Lee with the first. Cameron Akmal, and it was Sharjeel who just picked out Ben Cutting in the deep. Maksud, who was in form at the time, just hit it straight back up in the air. Nathan Coulter-Nile caught and bowled. And then Shoaib Malik. And this was a good catch because the sun was in Ben Cutting's eyes. Got himself in a good position, so that was the 4 wickets so far. Happy captain, I think, at the moment, Brett Lee. 52 from 24, an important over right now.
Looking for the second as well, and in the end, back. They were looking for the boundary. Yep, you don't want to leave it to the last over when you need to get more than 12 in the last over. So from here on in, over number 17, 18, 19, very crucial. And there comes the outstretched hands. Saves 2.
Yeah, Ben Lachlan just about saved it, didn't he? Just taking pace off Dan Christian. But it is Yunus Khan who has decided now is the time, maximum. And all of a sudden now a bit of pressure on the Aussie bowlers.
Using those long arms, getting the ball, the reach coming in handy for Yunus Khan. The slow ball had enough time on the middle of the bat and got the boundary. The big hit that was needed for the Pakistan champion just to get the scoreboard ticking a little quicker.
Yeah, better length, but look, perfect Yorker, inside edge, beats the keeper. 150 up, 12 from the first 3 deliveries.
Like you said, Dominic, they were looking for this over to go big. That is really unfortunate for Dan Christian. Perfect Yorker. Got in the block hole, the inside edge, working in favor of it. Yunus Khan spent a lot of time yesterday in the nets as well, Yunus Khan. These guys have been getting enough net sessions.
50 up in style as well, a little bit of width on offer. And a happy captain. 50 from 35 deliveries, 3 4s, 1 6. And Pakistan, under this man's leadership, are just manoeuvring themselves into a position to go for victory.
Really happy. He smiles on Yunus Khan. 3 fours and 1 6, strike rate of 142. He got the boundary once again. Was looking to move in the crease, trying to upset Dan Christian's plans as well. Third man in the 30-yard circle, backward point also in the 30-yard circle. All he had to do is just open the face of the bat.
Well, this goes past extra cover. It's not a very nice bounce for that extra cover. It is a beautiful looking shot, and what an over this is. 20 runs from the first 5 deliveries. This is the way he brought his 50 up.
The off spinner just had to open the face of the bat. Yep, applauded in that Pakistan champions dugout as well, and followed it up with a great cover drive as well. Unfavorable bounce there on that occasion. Will take the single, keep strike. 21 from that over, 159 for 4.
Biggest over of the innings so far, 21 from that 17th over, 31 from 18. Australia need a good over right now. Brett Lee had a few combinations to look at and say, who is going to bowl this 18th over? It's gone to Doherty. 2 overs, 3 overs, none for 21 so far. So pressure on the left arm Aussie spinner. There goes Yunus Khan. Look to manipulate him. He's looking for 2. Dan Christian, no. Still okay, still agile enough, decent arm.
He loves playing that sweep shot, Yunus Khan. His partnership of 81 of 52 deliveries. Yeah, for the Australia champions, if Xavier Doherty can break this partnership, Australia champions back in the game. You got Shoaib Afridi waiting in the wings in the dugout as well, but they need to break this partnership.
Clipped. There should just be one. Tried to get it in the gap between deep mid-wicket, who is Ben Cutting, and Ben Lachlan, who is long gone. Just a couple of singles from the first 2 deliveries. 1 to boundary. No, that's okay. Australia will be happy with that. Try and build that pressure back up after that expensive over.
Yeah, at this stage, the singles won't hurt the Australian side, and they'll probably be looking not to concede that boundary. I guess Misbah, I think the pot's boiling. He'll be looking to get a boundary.
In the air, Cutting can't get underneath it. Northcan, Lachlan right in the middle. It's just a single again. Misbah's not happy. He's kicking the floor thinking, how have I not hit that out the ground? He's not happy.
He smiles, say it all. He says he had the delivery exactly where he wanted it, using the depth of the crease as well.
Oh, classical. Absolutely beautiful from Yunus Khan. Use of the feet, positioning, follow through. Pressure now back in Australia.
Really good use of the feet on that occasion. Just how he gives himself room, goes outside leg stump, opening up the entire offside. Xavier Doherty looking to follow him, but looking to go over the bowler's head. That is classical Yunus Khan.
Yep. Now 1 ball left. What is Yunus Khan thinking here? Is he thinking strike or another boundary? 21 from 13 then. Sweep now. Is it in line? It is in line. Given out. Missed his favourite shot. Big wicket for Australia. And the captain, Yunus Khan, goes to 63.
They were looking to break this partnership. He loves playing the sweep shot. Normally sweeps the ball when he trying to pick it from outside the off stump. It'll be interesting to see where the impact was. Was it outside the off stump, the impact? But nevertheless, Xavier Doherty picking up that wicket. Really well played for a 63, Captain Yunus Khan. It's a 169 for 5.
Crowd are in, enjoying a couple of games. And this one going down to the wire, and when you want somebody in, when you need quick runs, this man, with all his experience, 329 matches, strike rate 153, best of 101. 21 from 12. Brett Lee just getting his bowlers right. And Ethan Coulter-Nile then will bowl the 19th. Probably the most important at the moment. Can he restrict them to just singles or cut the boundaries out?
Yeah, on the other hand, Pakistan champions will be looking to get at least 9 from this over.
What a piece of fielding that is by Aaron Finch. Serious fielding, because he's hit this really hard at him. I'm sure they'll just have to check it. Watch the bounce. Misbah-ul-Haq smashes it. Oh, it's so good. It is really good.
That's really well fielded. That ball was certainly travelling. Literally just pushed Aaron Finch away as well. But in time, swung the ball back in. Now this is going to be interesting. Boom, boom, Afridi.
Don't worry about Boom Boom. He's done this every time, wherever he goes. Pressure, that's what he says. What pressure? First ball, just clip it for a boundary. Now then, 16 from 10.
Use the angle really well. Just helping it on its way down the leg side with the fine leg fielder in the 30-yard circle. Really nicely picked up by Shahid Afridi.
Pace off. Pace off. Afridi wants 2. Misbah doesn't want 2. Now then, 15 from 9. As a bowler, mentally you're saying to yourself, right, walk back to your mark. He's done it thousands of times in his career. Right, what delivery do I want to bowl? He's just brought up deep square leg and he's put mid-off back out. So he's got a long off in place now. For me, he's going full and wide. Full and wide, but right in the slot, and maximum. Misbah-ul-Haq, you beauty. Now the pressure is back on Australia, and it's Pakistan's game to lose from here.
Well, there's a reason why he didn't take that second run. He said he wanted to keep strike as well. He read the strategy of Nathan Coulter-Nile like a book. The slower ball, just shuffling on the offside, beautifully struck by Misbah-ul-Haq. Push comes to shove. All these guys, the big boys, find the middle of the bat.
Oh, it's just in the slot, wasn't it? And it was a slower ball. It was right in the slot. Into position again, full toss. I'm sure they'll have to check probably the height. Misbah's having a look at Gareth Cross. He's staring at Gareth Cross. Surely that is. I think it's just on its way down because it's a slower delivery, but let's have a look at the replay. Is it above waist height? It's close. It's close, Nikhil. What are you saying?
And just the trajectory, you feel that the ball's dipping. But if Misbah-ul-Haq is standing tall in his crease, it's got to be above waist height.
James Middlebrook is the third umpire, and he's decided it's okay. Now then, 8 from 7. Afridi, there's only one way this man wants to finish. He wants to finish boundary, boundary. He's thinking maximum here, take the pressure off. Decent delivery. Afridi will take strike. So 19 overs done. Pakistan needs 7 off 6 balls. It's 183 for 5. We're down to the last over then in this match 2. He's my trip World Championship of Legends competition. And what a first couple of games we've had. 7 from 6 deliveries. The captain says, give it me. I'm going to do it from here. Good start. Now, can they push for 2? No. 6 from 5. No super over in this game. It's a bowl out. 5 bowlers, 1 ball each.
You remember the game India-Pakistan?
Absolutely. Every time I turn on social media, it's played out. Now then, 6 from 5. 43 from 28 for Misbah. Deep in his crease, slower ball. Does he get it in the gap? Can he save another one here? They're going to have to go. Afridi, have you got the legs? Yes, you have.
Had Bradley collected that, I thought that Shahid Afridi was struggling to make it back. Slow ball, and that's what Bradley does towards the end of the innings in the franchise Legends League cricket as well. Had he collected it cleanly, I think Shahid Afridi was struggling to make it back.
Yeah, everybody's on the edge of the seat or standing up. 4 from 4 then. As a bowler, you think couple of dots here, you're back in control. Yeah, quite happy at the moment. Confident Pakistan, they can win from here. Again, just pushing in the gap. It's sensible play. Sent back. Misbah wanted 2. Afridi wants the strike.
Shahid Afridi made up his mind as soon as the ball went into the deep as well. He's not going to run the second run twice in 2 balls. Well, if it's in his arc, Shahid Afridi is going to go for it.
Now then, you can see what they're shouting. Boom, boom. 3 from 3 deliveries. Now then, has he got enough of it? You bet he has. What a win for Pakistan. Afridi finishes it off in style. There's a punch of the air from Misbah-ul-Haq. In their opening game, Pakistan have beaten Australia. India win. Pakistan win. What a day 1 we've had.
Yeah, what a comeback. The Australian side were in control towards the beginning of the innings, and then one little partnership between Yunus Khan as well as Misbah-ul-Haq. 90 runs partnership set up the game really nicely. And Shahid Afridi finishing it off in his own classical manner. Gets the boundary to make sure Pakistan champions win this game by 5 wickets. Bradley bowled really well initially on, picking up those 2 wickets in the power play as well. That's when the Pakistan champions won a spot of bother. But then I guess one of the other bowlers were able to go out there and pick up wickets at regular intervals, and that little partnership of 90, little partnership of 90 that set up the game for the Pakistan side really well.
Yeah, and just remember that both sides are changing at the other end of the ground here, so the sides will go off to the other side of the ground. A happy former couple of captains in Misbah-ul-Haq and Shahid Afridi. Yunus Khan with that half century who's captain in this game. Some good performances from Pakistan. For Australia, well, they may think, should they have got more than 187? The position they found themselves in with that man, Aaron Finch, and that half century, Ben Dunk. But a first game out for all sides, getting used to conditions, getting used to that ache of the body after playing for such a long time. And they'll all have to dust themselves down very quickly because the games come thick and fast. And this Ease My Trip World Championship of Legends competition. Double-headed tomorrow and the following day. So remember, the Pakistan champions were set 190 to win this game. Sharjeel started well. Karim Akmal went early on. Maqsood looked good for his 21 from 11. So did Shoaib Malik. But it was that partnership between Misbah-ul-Haq and Yunus Khan. 63 for Yunus, 46 for Misbah. And you'll just see there that 90 from 57. That's exactly why the champions, Pakistan champions, got themselves over the line with a couple of balls to spare.
Great little partnership there, Misbah and Yunus. And for Bradley, started off proceedings really well in his first burst in the first 2 overs, picking up those 2 wickets as well in the power play. Then Nathan Coulter-Nile also chipping in with those 2 wickets, 28 for 2, and Xavier Doherty 1 for 31. We're looking to defend 189. Pakistan champions win by 5 wickets. Finch had a good day. 68 of 40-odd deliveries. Dunk 27. Ferguson also 26 not out, but chasing 190. Yunus outstanding 63. Misbah 46 not out.
Well, we've had a great first day here in Edgbaston. We're going to take a quick break, and on the other side will be the post-match presentation with Simon Dool.